specialty.
Well, the Bailey Boswell trial that is taking place in Lexington at Dawson County Courthouse is kind of starting to wane a little bit. We bring in Dave Schroeder to give us the latest. Good morning, Dave.
I wouldn't say wane, but it's getting ready to wind up.
Right,
Let's put it that way. Friday, we heard testimony from a pathologist who conducted the autopsy on the remains of Sydney Loofe, and she determined the cause of death was homicidal violence with strangulation.
Okay.
And so it wasn't really established or couldn't be determined by the pathologist whether the alleged strangulation was manually by hands or anything like that, or whether it's by ligature, like a cord or something like that. So that was kind of left open. Yesterday, Monday, was a federal holiday, the Columbus Day holiday, so no court session was held. But then today, they have one witness for the prosecution, and that should end it for witnesses for the prosecution. And then the defense will get the opportunity to present its case this morning.
Now, once it goes to the defense, the state does not have an opportunity to recall any witnesses at that point to rebut what the defense has. Is that correct?
I believe they do.
Okay, so it's possible that we could still see some of those witnesses, but if they end today with, if this is their last witness, if this is in fact their last witness, that's the last people we're going to see for the state, most likely.
Yes.
So the autopsy said that the cause of death was strangulation
by homicidal violence.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
So
yeah. Okay.
Also too today. So once those arguments, it's expected to wrap up with arguments with presenting of evidence today by both sides. And the judge signaled that it'll take about a half hour to give jury instructions. So the case could be handed over to the jury yet today.
So it's not expected that the defense is really going to do a whole lot. Is there any chance that Sydney Loofe will take the stand? Do we know?
We don't believe she will.
Okay.
At least there hasn't been any signal about that. And we really don't know how much or how long the defense will take for their case either.
Once it goes to the jury, and this might be something we talk about more tomorrow, but once it goes to the jury, their decision has nothing to do with sentencing, right?
Right.
They won't do the sentencing. That'll be a judge panel that'll do that, correct?
Possibly. If she is convicted of first-degree murder,
if it's first, then
a 3-judge panel will decide whether life or death.
Okay.
But if they do convict her on lesser charges, then the judge in this case will impose sentence at a later date.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Very good. So for the jury, it's a matter of whether it's murder 1, murder 2, that kind of
right.
stuff. Okay.
And guilt or not guilty.
Guilt or not guilt. Right. Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Dave. It has been quite a process, and we've been working on it, and maybe starting to round third here a little bit finally.
Absolutely.
We'll keep you updated all the time as this goes on. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. And thank you for all of the work that you've been doing on this.
And Bob Rogan as well.
And Bob, too. Thank you.